Earlier in the show, we brought you Cow Hug Therapy. Now, the story of a program at MSU Extension designed to help veterans heal from the traumas of their service with the help of horses. We showcase that program through the story of Kevin Hamilton. The few, the proud, the Marines, a recruiting slogan to be sure, but far more than that for some, including Kevin Hamilton. Raised in Houston, Mississippi, he entered the Marine Corps as a machine gunner, eventually moving to security forces. He earned a combat action ribbon for his service in Albania, and he served for 2 years on the carrier USS Independence, which sailed in the Persian Gulf and numerous other patrol zones around the globe. His training, as you might expect, was rigid, forceful, and some of it he is not allowed to talk about even now, decades after he left active duty.
I used to play video games a lot.
But his time in the military magnified a rough childhood, and it left him riddled with anxiety, isolated, defensive, and often overreactive, and unable to relate to others.
Got to a point where I couldn't go into a restaurant and eat if there was too many people or the noise level was too loud. And then certain sounds would just cause anxiety attacks. And just dealing with the public, people in general, was kind of hard.
Kevin sought help, and a therapist referred him to the Equine Facilitated Veteran Support Program offered by Mississippi State University Extension. A full-time truck driver, he says it's been a godsend, helping him pull back from potential road rage incidents before they happen.
You're trying to stay safe down the road, and they're cutting across your front bumper, or they're brake checking you. You know, and it's getting harder and harder to deal with without going into road rage yourself.
He's been in the program for months now, and everyone agrees there's been good progress. He's thankful for the intuitive power of horses to help heal his traumas, though he's mindful of those vets who haven't been so fortunate.
I got this band here. It says 22 a day. That's how many veterans on average take their own lives a day. They basically decide that they probably would have been better off if they had died in combat. That's the conclusion they come to. And it's 22 too many. And if you do the math, I think it's over 8,000 veterans a year.
Emotionally, he's just in a different place. He seems happier. He seems more outgoing. He engages with the other veterans in the program. He's not as isolated. He sends things to me all the time to read and view, and so we can discuss them and talk about them. He's more interested in what's going on around him and less isolated. I think these horses have made all the difference for Kevin.
Lori Irvin runs the Equine Assisted Learning programs at MSU Extension. She's a certified therapeutic riding instructor with a master's in counselor education and says the horses have a language all their own, and it works.
I believe in it. I've seen it too many times. And I've had a lot of people tell me, I'm not going to believe that until I see it. And I just invite them to come out here and hang out. And we welcome visitors. If people want to do this work, I invite them to shadow me. We're always open to anybody. There will never be enough people doing this work. So if I can mentor someone or train someone or whatever I can do, I will do that, because this is such powerful work. Just because we can't explain it doesn't mean it doesn't work.
You can just tell that they're very empathetic to a person once that person is able to soften themselves and become super vulnerable. And I think that's part of the key, is that most people are scared to be vulnerable with other people, but they're also super scared to be vulnerable with horses. And once you can get to that level of vulnerability with a horse, the horse will show you everything you need to neat to see.
It amazes you just how many little things they can pick up on as far as, you know, how you're feeling, your emotions. They can literally hear your heartbeat from like 4 feet away. And so that's pretty amazing. And you can see them reacting to you in real time.
Kevin says he's got more work to do, but he's inspired by this program offered at no charge by extension. He'll stay in the saddle as long as he's able.
It's like the final puzzle piece to what I've been looking for the 27 years since I got out. You know you need something, but you don't know what it is. And then that final piece clicks into place. And then you know everything's going to be okay. That's what this is for me personally. And that's what veterans need, is that final piece that's going to click into place for them and help them transition back to civilian life.
Amazing, the healing power of horses.